street corner, so it might be loud at times. This is a 5G tower. I am 100% certain it's a 5G tower because it was in the paper. It was installed before City Council could even make an ordinance about these kinds of things, and City Council was upset about it. So this is interesting. It's on a really busy street corner. I'm like here by a car dealership here, so I have my cornet with me, and this reads radio frequencies. And it was my understanding that RF meters, radio frequency meters, wouldn't be able to pick up 5G, but oh, this is picking up 5G for sure. It's gone up to 11. It is bouncing all over the place here. And I mean, I've tested all over town. There's cell towers here, and only if you get up close to them is it high. Normally in this town, it's about like, 0.1 or less. So this is bouncing all over the place. 4, 3, 4. It was up to 11. It's just weird. It randomly bounces all over the place. So let's see. It'll go up some here. Oh yeah, there it went up to 6. Yeah, I'm pointing it right up at the 5.
Separating the truth from the lies. Coming at you from underneath the Newton, Georgia, heavily chemtrailed sky. You're about to receive a dose of the shock treatment. Well, what do we have here? Is that a 5G Death Tower? I reckon so. They're going up everywhere, folks. They're going to be every 1,000 feet, if I remember correctly, in your neighborhood. Small towers like that. Because the microwaves cannot travel far. They have to hop, skip, and jump from pole to pole, or should I say cell tower, death tower to death tower. And what you see here is this woman using a more elaborate EMF detector than one I got, is detecting tremendous amounts of radiation. This little 5G death tower is on a pole right next to a car dealership. But wait, folks, that's not all. This is for the naysayers, and we got some of them out there. I was just at the gym. There's this 28-year-old girl, nice person, but still wet behind the ears. She still thinks that her cell phone doesn't emit radiation. She thinks the cell towers are okay. She doesn't believe radiation really can cause the C word that rhymes with answer, but what does she know? She's 28 and still wet behind the ears and has a lot to learn. If you told me that my cell phone emitted radiation, first thing I'll do is try to get it away from me as far as possible when I'm using it. Second of all, I certainly wouldn't put it in my pocket anymore unless I had a block pocket. Second of all, I wouldn't put it to my ear, stuff like that, and I would investigate. I would do some research, and I do stress re, just like this woman's doing, and find out that, yes, indeed, your cell phone is emitting tremendous amounts of radiation. You put it to your ear, congratulations, you're cooking your ear. When you get a juicy meatball in your head, don't cry to me, Argentina, because you naysayed all this. That's on you. I bring it to your feet, and I lay it at your feet. It's up to you to do what you want. You can ignore it or delve within. This is for your benefit, not for mine. I don't put it to my ear. I don't put it in my pocket unless I have a block pocket. You know, someone tells me something's dangerous, I'm going to heed their warning. But you got a lot of people who don't. They simply don't. They don't give a damn. Just don't give a darn. You show them the chemtrail skies. You show them the white floodlight. You show them the patterns, the patents for the sun simulator, which is producing some mighty freaky things. And I'm not even going to get into parabolic dishes. Doesn't that look like a lens up there? And look at the reaction it gives too. Look at the reaction it gives. It gives a sun simulator LED light reaction. Let me see if I can help you with that. Let me see if I can help you with that. So for the sheeple, and you could put two and two together. Hold on just a second. See that? See that effect? No need to ask. Do you see the effect of? See that effect? See the same thing as the sun simulator. That's because we got LED lights, and that's what they do. Okay? That's what they do. I already told you about the Internet of Things. Did I not? Let's see if I get it. I'll tell you what, it's a lot easier to get it like this. see what I'm saying? Right here. All this right here. Right here. You see that? All that. That pink rose petal effect? Yeah. Yeah, just like up here, right? Just like up here. You see that? Alright, you connecting the dots now? Don't let me get into Li-Fi, why LED lights are necessary for Li-Fi, the Internet of Things, total surveillance. Alright, we're not going to get into that. We're just looking at a freakish scene. That's not normal, folks. I told you the sky's not normal. 5G is not normal. It's going to be, well, it's going to be hell. Unless we all get on the same page. We have to get on the same page because this 5G is going to be also connected with the Li-Fi and the Internet of Things. And the amount of radiation it's emitting is going to be a lot worse, as you can see, than a lot worse than what we have currently with 4G. 5G is also going to allow them to go totally automated because it's a wider bandwidth on top of more radiation. I'm getting tons of notifications. I wish I could turn them all off. But notice how they put the cell towers right in heavily populated areas. Why do they need two cell towers side by side? I call them twins. I see sometimes in Atlanta driving through. I see it up in North Georgia mountains every now and then side by side. If they're so efficient, if they're so great, why do my phone calls, my signals drop, especially going through the ATL? And why is the ATL lit up? Well, my little cheapy EMF detector, as soon as we hit the outer fringes of it, the perimeter, it's through the roof. The whole way through I-75, 85, it's hammer time with radiation. So if you don't think this is happening, these numbers ain't real, then there's not much I could do for you. You truly are a sheeple. They have indoctrinated you to the point that there's no hope for you. No hope at all. But this is what it's showing you. It's showing you that's emitting tremendous amounts of radiation, just like your microwave. And people microwaving their veggies in plastic, so it could heat up the plastic and seep into your food while destroying the nutrients as you stand next to the microwave getting nuked, and it nukes you, and you have your cell phone to your ear while you talk to somebody. I mean, it is truly hammer time. It is truly the dumbing down of society. Society has become so far dummied down that and indoctrinated that really, for many, I think there's really no hope for them at all. These people are like sheep led to the slaughter. Or as, you know, some people, Ron Johnson would say, cows grazing in the field waiting to be slaughtered. Moo cow, bah, sheep, because that's what you are. That's what you are, if you don't wake up. Get on the same page with us. The 5G is going to be radiating the hell out of everybody. Y-gigs, if you're inviting your house, more radiation. And this is military-grade weaponry. Nothing to be fooled with, and nothing to be taken lightly. This shit's going up all over with these monstrosity phone poles and wiring galore. And you see street electric wires dangling from these poles along the highway. You're getting hammered by radiation, just like on Bullsboro Drive right here in Noonan. Total radiation. But the sheeple don't even care about this. Do you care? I hope so. I hope so. It's time to wake up. Radiation. Radiation, baby. Radioactive radiation, I should say. It's unbelievable just seeing this. And people don't even care. They just don't care about the death towers that they're rolling out. Well, if you happen to come down with an illness, God forbid, maybe then you'll care, but then again, it might be too late. It's time to get on the same page before you really receive the shock treatment from 5G. Unbelievable.